Okay, so we have some function, and its graph might look like, the way it's written, it might look like something like this. On an interval from A to B. Okay? And let's, okay. So what I've depicted here might be a trapezoid for here, trapezoid for here, and then this last trapezoid. Okay? And then there are a bunch of trapezoids in between. I can't draw them all because I don't know how many there are going to be. N could be any number. But whatever N is, my X1, my one got kind of messed up. Okay. The graph altitude on the very left is going to be f of x sub 0, right? And then the next one's going to be f of x sub 1. This number will be x sub 1. This will be x sub 2. So this value will be f of x sub 2. This number will be x sub n minus 1. Whatever n is, we subtract 1 and we get the subscript for this one. So if I divide this into 100 increments, this is going to be x sub 100 minus 1, or x sub 99. This will be x sub 100, right? Okay? So anyhow, we've divided into n trapezoids, okay? What's the width of each trapezoid?
B minus A over something N. Would it be like?
Okay, well, how many trapezoids do you have?
Only have 3 right now, right?
How many trapezoids have I indicated here?
So just N?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this depicts n trapezoids. It's not a specific number. Could be any number. Okay? So the width would be exactly what you said, b minus a divided by however many there are. And you know that. And that however many there are is n. Okay? What are the areas of these trapezoids? Well, the first one is this, isn't it? Because you add these two altitudes, divide by 2, you get your midpoint or average altitude of the trapezoid, okay? And then you multiply that by the width, okay? And then you have f of x2, sorry, it's f of x naught plus f of x1. That's f of x1 plus f of x2 over 2 times b minus a over n. I'm going to get really tired of writing b minus a over n because it's always going to be the same, right? And then I'll do one more, f of x2 plus f of x3 over 2 times b minus a over n. And then 3 dots and f of x n minus 1, and I'm wiping out my dots, f of x n over 2 okay? And there's a big gap between here and here because you don't know how many there are going to be. You can't write them all out if you don't know how many there are. But the 3 dots take care of it, okay? The total is, first of all, I'm going to do b minus a over n. Factor that out because it's there in every term, right? And we multiply that then by, and actually, I've got the 2 in the denominator, don't I? Well, that explains why the 2 is there in the formula I just showed you. Okay? Now what have you got left? You've got f of x naught plus f of x1 plus f of x1 plus f of x2 plus f of x3, f of x2 plus f of x3 plus dot 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 up to f of xn minus 1 plus f of xn. Okay? Well, that equals b minus a over 2n.